Welcome to Cravings Control for Fat Loss. I'm your host, Laura Cavallo, former sugar binger, overeater, and yo-yo dieter turned fat loss and cravings coach for hundreds of busy women. Here at Cravings Control for Fat Loss, I'll be sharing mindset, movement, and metabolism strategies for those who are ready to ditch the fat diet cycle and slim down without counting calories, tracking points, or giving up any of the foods they love. Get ready to embrace progress over perfection, grace over guilt, and bring curiosity and learning to the inevitable ups and downs of your life. Expect a decrease in your cravings while seeing and feeling an improvement in how you look, how you feel, and your overall quality of life. I am so excited you're here, boo. Let's get started. Welcome to another episode of Cravings Control for Fat Loss. My name is Laura Cavallo, your cravings coach, and I wanted to hop in because I know it's springtime and a lot of women are kind of trying to dial in their nutrition, get into an exercise routine, and start to just take care of themselves a little bit more, strengthen their bodies, feel a little bit more confident in their clothes, feel a little bit lighter, feel a little bit slimmer, and just get into that routine that maybe was so elusive in the beginning of the year. Now, one of the biggest challenges when I'm talking to women in the DMs and on Facebook is that they feel like they're doing really well for a couple days or even for a couple weeks, and they're in a good routine, they're home, they're cooking, they're prepping. But as soon as they go out to a restaurant or their friend invites them to a happy hour or one of the kids gets sick and they're not able to prep fully at home, they give into a little craving. They have some pretzels in the afternoon. They have a little cookie or something at night, or they end up having more wine at one of these events. Before they know it, they don't know how to get back on track. And it's day 2, day 3, day 4 of just being off track with their diet. And they really struggle to get back on track. And it's this inconsistency in your diet, 3 days of eating good and 4 days of eating bad, or 2 weeks of eating good and 2 weeks of eating bad, that is actually holding you back from nutritional consistency, which is necessary for feeling good, achieving your health goals, and achieving fat loss. So the real thing that is getting in the way of achieving your goals and having that consistent nutrition routine is this mindless snacking in the afternoon, the overeating at meals, the cravings that you're experiencing. So the solution to managing these cravings, managing the overeating, stopping the nighttime snacking, stopping the afternoon cravings is to be able to stabilize your cravings and hunger throughout the day. And one of the ways that you can do that is by starting your day with a Satisfull plate within 2 hours of waking up. Now, I know it sounds like a really quote unquote too simple strategy of like, okay, well, how is that really going to help me in the long term? I am eating healthy most of the time. Like I should just be able to lose weight like this. What is so special about Satisfull Plates that I'm not already doing? So before I even go into how Satisfull Plates can help you with nutritional consistency, fat loss, and cravings control, let me break down again what Satisfull Plates are. Satisfull Plates is a guide that I created. It has 4 parts: lean, detox, crave, and observe. Lean involves starting your plate with a protein-rich food, okay? And I'm not saying a lean protein, I'm just saying lean, feeding the lean of your muscles, your muscle tone, the muscle definition that you want. The second part of creating a Satisfull plate is around a detox food, which is a fruit or vegetable. The third part is crave. Now that is the food that gives you the yum-yums. It might have traditionally been off limits for you. And crave is something that's unique to you. Not everyone's going to have the same crave. You might enjoy something sweet while I enjoy something salty, while the next person might enjoy something savory. So crave is really unique to you. And then the last part is observe. How does this meal make you feel? What are the biofeedback markers that your body is trying to tell you about this meal? Do you still feel hungry? Are you still craving food? Are you bloated? Do you have indigestion? Are you energized? That observe portion is what's going to help you keep coming back to Satisfull Plates, which are nutrient dense, but also give you that cravings fix that you want. The amazing thing about Satisfull Plates is that you don't need a special grocery list. You don't need a special recipe. There's no guide to follow. Well, yes, there is a guide to follow. It's Satisfull Plates, but you have this simple guide that helps you stay consistent with more nutrient dense foods as well as foods that you enjoy. And that is actually number one with how Satisfull Plates can help you achieve lasting fat loss is consistency. When you show up and you consistently eat Satisfull Plates, you know that you are setting yourself up for cravings and fat loss success. You are leading with lean and detox foods, which are nutrient dense. They give you vitamins, water, minerals, protein, fiber. They fill you up the most for the least amount of calories. So you're feeling really full with these good foods. So when it comes to seeing lasting fat loss and seeing overall better health, we want to include more of these lean and detox foods, right? You've heard it before. If you want to eat healthy, include things like fruits, vegetables, meats, fish, nuts, seeds, whole foods, right? This is what lean and detox is going to provide you with. And when you have a guide to help you with setting up your plate consistently for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you know you're going to get the non-negotiable elements to create lasting fat loss and cravings control for you, not just throughout the day, but also throughout the week. Another highlight of Satisfull Plates that can help you with fat loss, cravings control, and staying consistent is that there is no deprivation. You don't have to eliminate any foods in order to see fat loss, cravings control, or to be a healthy individual. And despite what you might have heard, doing Whole30, keto, Weight Watchers, Arbonne, all of the other diets, we don't actually have to take out anything, any of those foods, any of your crave foods, any of the, sugar, fatty, crunchy, savory foods from your diet. Satisfull Plates allows you to include a crave element into each one of your main meals so that you get that cravings relief throughout the day and you don't feel deprived. So then at the end of the day, you're not going looking for, a sleeve of cookies or a bag of chips. It gives you that cravings relief during the week so that on the weekends, you're not having a free-for-all and having a cheat meal that turns into a cheat day. So Satisfull Plates is so smart because it knows, hey, let's be honest, we're not going to give up cookies and chips and popcorn and pizza and alcohol. We're just not going to do it. So let's actually include it in a way where A, we can control how often we're having it, and B, how much we're having it. So Satisfull Plates is just really smart in that sense. The last super special thing about Satisfull Plates that can help you with fat loss and cravings control and really being able to reduce mindless snacking by up to 50% when done for at least a period of 7 days is it gives you a guide for the unknown. And isn't that the biggest challenge of all? Staying on track when life gets unpredictable. We can all be good when we're home and things are all good. We went food shopping and the kids aren't sick and got a plan for dinner and we're not traveling and we don't have any plans. It's easy to stay on track then. But let's be honest, that is 1% of our life at this point. Life has gotten more complicated. Life has gotten more complex. And so we have to account for the unknown. Satisfull Plates provides you with a guide you can do from anywhere. You can create a Satisfull Plate at a restaurant. You can create a Satisfull Plate putting together some of your kids' food. You can create a Satisfull Plate running out of the house, grabbing a couple things out of the fridge. You can create a Satisfull Plate running into 7-Eleven and grabbing a couple things on your way to the gym. You can do it at a restaurant, on vacation, while traveling, and even when you haven't prepared any food at the house. That is the beautiful thing about Satisfull Plates is that it sets you up for success during times when life is just unpredictable. And again, that is 99.9999% of the time now. So I wanted to do this episode because I just believe in this strategy so friggin' much. And when clients do Satisfull Plates for at least 7 days, they see a drastic downturn in the amount of mindless snacking that happens. They see a really big decrease in the amount of overeating that they're doing later on in the day. They see a drop in their occasional binges and periods of emotional eating. And the reason is, again, It sets you up for nutritional consistency with nutrient-dense foods. It requires no special prep, grocery shop, or recipes. There is no deprivation, and it gives you a guide for the unknown, which, let's be honest, is all the time now. So if you're someone that feels like a little craving here and there really turns into a 3-day bender and you have a hard time staying on track and eating consistently throughout the day as well as throughout the week, then I want to invite you to join our free 7-day Cravings Cleanup Challenge. This is an opportunity to create a Satisfull plate each day with my guidance in a small group with other women to help you reduce the amount of mindless snacking, overeating that you're experiencing and doing throughout the day so that by the end of these 7 days, you can have up to 50% less cravings, hunger, and overeating. Now, Satisfull Plates does not take a long time. In the amount of time it takes you to create a smoothie or put a salad together or warm something up from the fridge, that is how quickly you can put together a Satisfull plate. You just need to learn how to create the guide. And then with my support throughout the week, as well as the other women in the group, you will have a chance to hear feedback from me and different strategies. The Cravings Cleanup Challenge starts on April 24th. I can't wait to have you. It's completely free to join, completely free to enroll. Go ahead and follow the link below to add your name, and I'll see you on Monday, April 24th.